Hey friends, I hope you're doing well. I want to show you my newest favorite tool. If you just heard about it and you wonder why would I use this if I could just use dictation on my phone or on my device, I am going to show you why right now because honestly this has been a game changer for how I work. I'm going to tell you all the things I love about Wisper Flow, the things I wish they did better, and by the end of this give you a clear sense of what to do next, if you should go for it or if you should hold off. With that said, if you do decide to go for it, the way you can help support this channel is by clicking that first link down below in the description. The more people who click it, the better the discount will be. So definitely check it out. There is a discount down there for you, for my audience, but the more people who click it will get a better discount. Okay, let's take a look at my screen. Here I am on Lovable. This is a great use case for Wisper Flow. Anytime you're working with any AI tool, this is going to be incredible. So I am currently building this tool called Choose Gratitude. It is an app that allows people to log in and easily be able to start a journey of gratitude and use AI to supplement their process. So let me, actually I think the email is this. All right, so as you just noticed, actually, I want to point this out. I use a lot of shortcuts. I use a lot of different tools. So I use Apple's like built-in shortcuts. So I just press, in this case, D and then H, and it populates my email. I don't know why it's off to the side right there, but I hit space and it's added in. Perfect. I also use a tool called Paste, where it allows you to save everything in your clipboard. I think there's like other options out there now. Apple does it themselves, and then there's another tool I'm forgetting the name of. But I also use this down here, as you can see. This is Paste. This is where it saves everything I've copied, and it makes it really easy for me to search it. So I just press Command-Shift-C on my keyboard. It pulls it up and brings it down. That's important because what I'm about to show you. Now, when it comes to actually using Wisper Flow, this is where it gets really powerful. So I'm building this app right now. It looks like it's getting cut off a little bit. Let me just bring that out. This is the menu I've built. If you're having a bad day, it could resurface old stuff you're grateful for. But you come in here and like, I could be like grateful for my audience. Now, this is kind of a lot, right? This is the point. This is where everything starts to change. So I could press enter or be good to go. Add it. Great, now it's being added to my list right here, which is awesome. And then I have everything in my list, which is cool. It'll show me like streaks of like days I've been grateful, things like that. I could download a PNG, some other stuff. Right here, let me do download, take a look at it. As of right now, this is kind of what I want, but I do want to make some adjustments. So let me show you the magic of Wisper Flow. You might have noticed it already, but down here at the bottom of my screen, this is Wisper Flow. Now, I kind of wish this user experience changed a little bit, but let me walk you through what I mean. Let me use it and then I'll walk you through what I mean. So for me, the keyboard shortcut I set was function and the space bar to trigger it to stay on. So as of right now, you see that it's on. And the cool part here is it's recording everything I'm saying. If I start bulleting a list, if I say, first, I want to make sure we do this. Second, I want to make sure we do that. Third, I want to make sure we do that. And just basically once I could like click around, I could look at other tabs, like I could go in here and go back, no problem. I'm just talking and it's recording everything. Then when I'm ready and I'm done, I just click into the little text box and then I press that same shortcut again, function and spacebar. Boom, it'll add everything in. Just like that. Look at that. I even spaced it, even a colon. I don't have to say like comma or semicolon or exclamation point or none of that stuff. It'll do it. Usually it actually bullets the list, but I think because that was like a weird example, it didn't. But this is really helpful, especially when you're working with an AI tool. So for example here, if I wanted to take this to the next level and just say, hey guys, I really want to do A, B, or C. Okay, here's a good example. Right now, it's only allowing me to add up to 3 lines of gratitude, which is like the ideal is 3, but you could be able to add more. So I can now talk through this with the AI and then help it work through this a little bit. Okay, so the next thing we want to work on is I just added in 3 different notes of gratitude for today, Thursday, January 22nd, and I actually want to add in more, but it's not letting me. There shouldn't be an upper limit. It just should be that the ideal use case is 3, and for a streak, they just need to do 1 per day at the minimum. So that would be great. Also, there's a lot of dead space for each item of gratitude that's added below the item, between the item itself and the date. Is there any way we can make those a little bit thinner or make it feel more like Notion? What I really want it to feel like is somebody adds something in and it's a new line, almost like a numbered list. It would even be cool. Let's take it to the next level. I love how it says number 1, number 2, number 3. It would be great by number 1 if you guys custom picked by the AI an emoji. And you could repeat emojis, but you pick an emoji that would reflect whatever was written. So the user doesn't have to select it. It automatically will generate it. And at the same time, if it generates something the user doesn't like, they could easily just click on it and then get a dialog box of all the different emojis and be able to customize it, search, and find one that they love. Okay, now you're seeing how powerful this is. It just wrote all this, it added it all in, it put like parentheses and everything around it, it created paragraphs. Apple dictation just doesn't do that, and it's just so good. Now let's do this. Let me type in Wisper Flow here and pull it up. All right, now this is the actual like app. I don't really use this. The only time I come here is, let's say for example I just did that whole process but I didn't click into that text box. It'll finish, and when it's done it kind of just doesn't go anywhere, but it lives here because you'll see this is the exact note we just did. And you can see here, there are bullet points here. Oh, so it actually did add bullet points to that last one. It just didn't show it in Lovable. Here are bullet lists as well. Let me see. There was one that was like a long number list I had earlier. You can see this is all today, I think. Yeah, literally, I think, was that? I think this is all today. Is that not insane? Or maybe like a few days, but it's just really cool and powerful. And then it has it all here. Now, what's interesting and what I really like about this is that it doesn't steal all your copy and paste history. Now, if you're not using a tool like this, it doesn't matter as much, or maybe it does, is if you just like type that in, it doesn't steal what you just copied. So if you had another link copied and you were working on something, you're good to go. That's an improvement in workflow. Another improvement in workflow is going to be the fact that you could go through different tabs. So I could be like, hey, can you make it like Notion? So I could be recording and be like, hey, could you make it like Notion? And actually, I would love to go, let's go to Mobbin really quick and just take a look at some screens. And then here I could be like, oh, you know, I would love that it has this white background with this blue thing and then this green aspect and then this like yellow thing and then move it, all this good stuff. I could be recording all of this, and then when I'm ready to like paste it, I could just paste it wherever it needs to go. Really powerful, really good. I know there's a lot of other features that are included that I don't personally use. Like if you are actually working with code, it understands the semantics of code and it is really good at working with that. But in my use case, that was actually more than enough. And just being able to do what I just did here speeds up my development time with vibe coding, because I vibe code a ton on Replit and Lovable. It speeds up my process. It speeds up my process when I'm working with Claude to write a script like this. This is like me just free flowing, but if I scripted this, I could go back and forth with Claude a ton, and it doesn't feel laborious or like a lot of work, which is actually really cool. Now, the downsides are this. Sometimes I'm recording, or I think I'm recording, but I'm not recording. And that's a bummer, where you're like going through Claude and I'm like answering questions, and at the end I hit Command Space and then it shows that it starts recording and I'm like, shoot, I literally didn't get any of that. I missed all of that, which is a bummer. So this little dialog box is cool, but I actually work with like 2 really big monitors. I have 2 computers and I have 2 really large monitors, and I lose this little thing sometimes. So I almost wish there was a way it was more, there were other versions of like showing it on the screen, maybe up higher, like, or like in the corner or something pulsing when it was working. I don't know. There's something about it right now that's too hidden for me. It's like beautiful in some ways, but a little bit too hidden. The overall experience though, that's like, that to me, they can improve on. The overall experience, it will improve your day-to-day life. And I don't really use it for like emails yet or other aspects, because I have that down pretty solid on how I work. But when it comes to AI tools and you're instructing the AI tools, you're going to be better at instructing them, because you could just speak like I am right now and just go through everything and say, no, I like that. Oh no, actually make it more like this. And what's really cool too is it's just really smart compared to like Apple dictation. And on the phone, it works kind of cool and it's kind of cumbersome. So let me see if I could show you the experience here. So I pull up my keyboard, and I really hope you're gonna see that. And then I click on one of the little globes and it says start flow. So I click start flow, and then it'll say, do you want to open this? And then you say, yeah, you start talking, and then now it's working. But now you see it's like a full app experience. You can't just like record. It's like a lot more complicated. So now I have like Wisper Flow, like as a whole app thing. So you have to have the actual app open, and then it has to like be working at the same time. Not the worst case, but also not the best case. It's not really intuitive. So on the phone, it kind of works, where on the computer, it's so good. And I love the shortcut that I have set up. You can set it up differently and use other shortcuts, but that's the best for me because I do use whatever the original shortcut is for something else. This has been a game changer. So is this right for you? If you are working with AI tools every day, 4 times a week, it's so worth it. It will speed up your process. If you're in an office or you're often in a coffee shop or a more public setting, it might be a little weird because what I just showed you right now is like, unless you're really comfortable with that, it kind of gets a little funny. So I want to make sure it does this and that. You can make it work, but sometimes it does. It's a weird spot to just be sitting there working and then be like, and then just start talking. I don't know. I haven't figured that one out yet, but I'm getting there. So overall, I think generally it is great if you are working with any of these tools or you are prompting or writing a lot or need to get your ideas out quickly. It will be much faster than typing it. Somebody just told me yesterday a new company that is launching. I was talking to the founder and he said the keyboard was invented in the 1800s. If I remember correctly, that's what he said. The QWERTY keyboard has not been upgraded since the 1800s. And so just think, this actually may be the step to the future. And we are at the beginning of it, where you just speak to the device and you just speak to the AI and it just codes. All of these tools are coming together at this very powerful moment in history. So I recommend it. Get into it. Wisper Flow is great. The pricing is great. And honestly, if I understand the 14-day free trial, it's 14 days of the 14 days you actually use it. So let's say it's a month period and you only use it for 10 days, you'd still technically have 4 days. I could be wrong about that, but in my experience, I felt the 14 days were really long. I ended up buying it. I love it. I use it almost every day. Anytime I'm working, I use it, especially when I'm vibe coding or prompting Claude to do any type of work, or Gemini or ChatGPT. It really helps a ton. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.